Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brett Berry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look at Detroit. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top five.
And I think for Golden State, starting to click. It has been a rough road up until this point, but plenty of games left to make a run at the postseason.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Evans out there with Barber. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Iguodala in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Golden State, Brown out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Brandon Pajemski. Then it's Porter. And it's Juzang in at the three, the small forward. Iguodala. GA, we are right in the thick of the season. What's an overlooked challenge for these players right now?
Staying fresh. You have to take care of your body and your mind. That'll pay dividends in the stretch run.
Brown with the screen on Brunson. And Porter, here we go. Here's Pajemski. No good with the triple. New York with the ball. Evans kicks to Brunson. To the paint, here's Iguodala.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
New York shooting their first free throws of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And so he hits both. Porter with it. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, I did get a chance to speak with Steve Kerr a little bit. We talked about facing a point guard like Jalen Brunson, and he told me Jalen's got a great sense for angles and knows how to attack if anyone's out of position. We have to stay disciplined on defense. Of course, Brunson will be the focus of their attention tonight. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Brunson. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Up top, Porter. Pass to Robinson. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Pajemski on the wing. Shot clock at 6. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Evans feeling it out a bit. Here's Branham, guarded by Porter. The shot's good.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Porter, coming in off a 41-point performance last game out. There's Brown with the three. They grab their own miss. A slam dunk by Robinson.
This is part of Robinson's role, is to be down there and rebound the ball.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the free throw, no good. Knicks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. There's the pick. Branham. No good from outside.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
It's rebounded by New York. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And the difference in that one, the efficiency from range. They really focused on getting good looks.
It looked like the directive in that game was that they wanted to attack, and all that work that they put in on the perimeter turned into a big night from deep.
4 on the shot clock. And it's Evans missing.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Robinson a screen on Brunson. And Porter, here we go. There's Brown with the three. Iguodaro grabs the rebound. New York leading by 4. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Let's have a look at the league's top scorers for the past month. To say these guys have been hot is an understatement. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Here at the numbers for Porter. Great showing for him last season. And, of course, one of the game's truly elite scorers with the second most points per game in the league.
And dropping a lot of dimes. He led the league in assists because he's the ultimate competitor, an absolute magician with the basketball. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Robinson a screen on Brunson. Porter passes to Robinson. Takes it off the glass.
Sometimes big men who set screens need rewards, and Robinson got one that time.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Robinson with the block. And he gets it back. Pass to Barber. Now here's Brunson. Shoots over Podziemski. And a beautiful finish by Brunson.
And that in-between J, Brunson capable.
Porter against Brunson. Robinson sets a screen for Porter. Pass to Juzang. There's a screen by Robinson. Lets it go from the wing. The Warriors keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Outside, Porter, 5 to shoot. Drills the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Pass to Iguodaro. And here's Evans. New York moving it around. Here's Branham. Now Brunson. From downtown, Porter pulls it in. The Warriors trail. Pass to Podziemski. And here's Porter. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's the screen. Here's Branham, guarded by Robinson. Brunson the pass to Branham. No good on the triple. Golden State's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Brown outside. Pass to Porter. Stolen by Brunson. Here's Barber. Over to the left wing. Brunson, no good.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Now here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And so here is New York. The Warriors making the shot. And it's Brunson missing.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Brett, when you survey Jalen Brunson going from role player now to all-star, what a rise. What's been the key for him?
I just think it's confidence, Kevin. I mean, simple confidence. I don't think there's one point where Jalen Brunson didn't believe that, not that he was the best player on the court, but that he was going to be the best leader. And that has translated into him producing some massive scoring and assist nights for any team that he's played on. This guy is a winner.
And the Warriors making a change here. Island's checked in. A minute 50 left in the first quarter of the game. Shepard the pass to Petrushev. Inside, here's Porter. And it's sent back by Carter.
How about the anticipation from Carter Jr.? Has a strong sense for when to go after that block shot.
And Porter, here we go. There it is, his third basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
When you make the most of second chance opportunities, and you're in there and active, where that can really put a lot of pressure on the defense.
Porter, no luck.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Hodges with a screen on Anthony. And Porter, here we go. Here's Highland. And a miss there on the triple. Knicks trail by 13. Anthony on the wing. Pass to Branham. There's the pick. Will it go? It's tipped. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Highland's shot is good.
There's a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
Anthony against Highland. Now here's Anthony playing Oklahoma City. He was nearly unstoppable. Yep, that one goes in there.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors. 13 points up at the end of the period. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen the Warriors really take control here.
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. We've got Shepard. Also, Michael Porter's out there. And it's Anthony in at the 1. Now, here's Porter. 6 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. That one goes. Count it. And the Warriors lead by 15.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The drive by Anthony, and it's Anthony slamming it down.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. And he's got his first chance at the line here. The NBA scoring explosion, Brent, hasn't slowed down. We're getting record-setting offenses, it seems like, every single season.
Yeah, Kevin, lots of factors going into that. Obviously, more three-pointers being taken and figuring out the math of the game. But let's give credit to the players and the work that they're doing in the off-season in terms of getting better with their skill to be able to shoot that basketball and seek out the most efficient shot on the court.
Here's Shepard. The Warriors making the shot. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Takes it inside. Here's Highland. 14 points from him the last game against New Orleans. The kick out to Porter. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And it's Porter with the ball for the New York Knicks. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
And as good as a team as they were a year ago, they hated seeing these guys in their meetings. Just couldn't get it done against them.
Here's Branham. His last outing, 16 points for him. Barber's checked in for the Knicks.
Checking in for the Knicks, number 50, Barber.
It's Porter outside. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first two attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Island against Anthony to the inside. Hodges, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Anthony. Carter pulls it in. Warriors leading by 10. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Left side, Porter. Pass to Highland. Another shot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
It's on Cole Anthony.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Highland.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Highland against Anthony. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's Williams. 8 points his last outing. The kick out to Porter. Just 4 to shoot. It's stolen by Shepard. Here's Branham, guarded by Porter. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Anthony, the pass to Barber. And it's the Warriors on the break. Hodges misses. Knicks trail by 10. No one near Shepard as he lets it go. Barber. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Now Porter. 7 points in the game. Into the lane. Out to Carter. Back to Porter. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. Knicks with the rebound. Barber's got his 5th rebound in this one.
His shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Anthony with it. He has 7 to the middle. Williams with the steal. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. And it's good for 2. Hodges has got 8 here in the quarter.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter, much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. both teams making some changes here.
Make some noise once again.
While we have a chance, let's take a look at the teams that led the NBA in rebounding last season. Number 1, the Knicks.
They had such a strong presence in the paint, just a physical team. They dominated the interior in terms of rebounding.
Anthony against Highland. Here's Shepard. Robinson with the block.
Such good instincts from Robinson there to throw that one away.
Here's Branham. New York, no good that time either.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one. Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, Commissioner Silver has been direct. The NBA is hoping for more competitive All-Star games. Now, they've said as much before, but last year's high-scoring All-Star game did precede the league's not-so-subtle move to cut down on foul calls and allow for more defense overall. They are trying to get it right. Kevin?
And it couldn't be a great game without defense, so we like the direction. DA, thank you. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Shepard. Here's Juzang. He has yet to score. Robinson on the wing. Pass to Juzang. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. Here's Branham. With the shot. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Brunson.
Really quick release there from Brunson. Let that one go in a hurry.
Brent, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I think it amazes both of us that Jalen Brunson fell to the second round, the 33rd pick back in 2018. So, with that in mind, how has he overcome the doubters?
Well, the first thing he got was opportunity, Kevin, and that's all you can ask for as a young player. What he was able to do in Dallas opened up the eyes of a lot of people to what he was capable of as a point guard in the league. But trust me, Jalen Brunson has never stopped believing in his ability and confidence to dominate a game the way that we've seen him do that in the past couple of seasons.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
There's a screen by Robinson. Here's Porter. A slam dunk by Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson, one of those guys who you could be blocking out, but it's just not enough with that length.
Evans outside. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Evans has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Some changes here for the Warriors. Hodges checked in for Robinson. Brown comes in for Porter. And so it's the Golden State Warriors going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it. It's been nothing short of a tremendous challenge for the New York Knicks.
Well, their problems start on the backboard, and it's not just a few unlucky bounces. It's an activity, Shaq.
Which is something you can fix if you want to, but I'm not seeing a lot of want to from them.
And right now, let's see who's jostling for Rookie of the Year.
These first-year guys, very impressive so far. Now it is, who can sustain this level of play?
And the key is to follow your routine. Strength, conditioning, I'm not going to say diet because I'm not on a diet, but all the things you weren't thinking about when you were in school.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Warriors leading by 10. We've got Brandon Pajemski. Robinson is out there with Brown. Then it's Porter. And it's Juzang in at the small forward. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. And here's Porter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Clock up 2 there. Porter's got the first bucket of the third here for the Warriors.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Evans kicks to Brunson. The basket good off the assist from Evans. Brunson's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Knicks. The Warriors shooting 43% for the game. Pass to Pajemski. Now Porter. Robinson a screen on Brunson. Down low. And it's Robinson with the jam.
And that's Mitchell Robinson's attitude. Anywhere around the rim, he's going to rock it.
Here's Branham, guarded by Porter. Some nice passing by New York here. Evans, that's a two-pointer. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Robinson a screen on Evans. Porter dishes to Robinson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
The coaching staff likes this. Mitchell Robinson down there and drawing fouls.
The Warriors have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
That free throw, no good.
A lot of people like Mitchell Robinson because he does what he's told to do, and that is stay in the lane. It's where he does a lot of damage, both defensively and offensively.
Anthony's checked in for the Knicks. Pass to Branham. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Back to Brunson. Brunson being aggressive.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Robinson a screen on Brunson. Pass to Pajemski. Now here is Robinson. Knicks with the rebound. Barber's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Anthony with it, picked up by Brown. Anthony, the pass to Evans. Porter against Brunson. Over Porter. Brunson, no good. Warriors leading by 10. Pass to Porter. Back to Pajemski. Robinson a screen on Brunson. Here's Pajemski. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Pajemski's got 9.
They're not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Some numbers for Evans. Coming off a terrific season, and he was also among the top 20 in steals. That ability is more unique than folks realize. Very valuable defensively.
He was a top 10 rebounder last season for good reason. He's an incredibly intense guy to compete with. And for a full game, too. I mean, just nonstop. Brunson outside. Out to Anthony. There's a good screen for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. 13 points in the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Poked away, and we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball.
Brown dishes to Porter. Clock at 6. Robinson a screen on Brunson. Inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Personal foul. Second.
The defense trying everything on Mitchell Robinson. He stays cool, collected. He'll collect foul shots.
A few opportunities so far at the free throw line. He's made one, he's missed two.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
No good on the free throw. No luck that time either. Knicks trail by 10. Pass to Branham. Lets it go with a 3. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 11 rebounds in the game. Robinson a screen on Brunson. Outside Porter. And finished off by Porter.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Shoots from 12. Anthony's shot is off. And it's Porter with the ball for the Warriors. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Robinson a screen on Brunson. To the inside. And the dunk by Robinson.
Well, if I'm a point guard right now, I am finding Robinson every time I have a chance.
Brunson surveying the D. Launches it. The shot by Evans. Nobody around. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists tonight. Warriors leading by 11. Ajemski on the wing. Covered by Anthony. Outside Porter. They set the pick. Back to Pajemski. It's blocked. And here we go. The fast break. Brunson's got it. Jalen Brunson caps off the break. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guy. Carter, he's checked in for Golden State. It's time now to look at the NBA's toughest defensive teams from a season ago. The Warriors, number 1. Second, the Knicks.
Yeah, if you want to see how hard these two teams play, just take a look at the points allowed a year ago. I mean, that is impressive.
Pass to Robinson. Golden State moving it around. Outside Porter. And the Warriors miss again. Knicks trail by 9. Evans with it. And it's Carter picking him up. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Robinson on the wing. Shoots over Brunson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
That's on Jalen Brunson. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
And another difference maker that we could point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there. They've had active hands. They've been in great position. And they've been smart attacking the offensive glass.
And here's Brunson outside. That's his 6th miss and 12 field goal attempts. Warriors leading by 10. Porter inside. Evans is there.
and there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Buries the long-range jumper. Porter's got 6.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Outside, Porter. Robinson sets a screen for Porter. Back to Pajemski. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Knicks trail by 12. Evans outside. Now here's Porter. He has 6. Brunson outside. Evans against Robinson. A well-timed shot fake got the defender off the ground right there.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
Yeah, I don't think he even sees a taller defender out there, just a gifted scorer.
And finished off by Robinson.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, it's settled for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Pass to Porter. And here's Brunson. Three-pointer. And again, New York with the triple.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to talk to his guys. And the Warriors with some changes. Hodges comes in for Robinson. And Bones Highland subbed in for... And New York looking at who they've got. Evans out there with Porter. Then there's Cole Anthony. Then there's Shepard. And it's Barber in at the center position. 6 to shoot. Here's Highland. He squares up and sinks it.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half. And they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
Evans outside. Beyond the arc. Warriors with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Porter driving to the basket. And he gets it to go.
Maybe the halftime break was good for him. Allowed him to step back, calm himself down, get himself in the right frame of mind, and now shots are falling.
Stolen by Carter. Porter against Anthony. Hodges with a screen on Anthony. Porter passes to Hodges, and he jams it with authority.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And here's Evans outside. Porter pulls it in.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Driving inside. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
Highland passes to Porter. Highland sets a pick for Porter. Back to Highland. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up on Wednesday. They'll begin a road trip starting in Memphis and going up against the Grizzlies. And then on Saturday, the San Antonio Spurs come into town, tipping off a homestand for them.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And Porter, here we go. Takes a three. Highland's shot is good. Highland's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight. Like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
The three from Anthony. That shot missing.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Going inside and finished off by Porter.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. Hands it from downtown.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second three of the half right there.
Hodges the pass to Porter. Greg, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
The Warriors making a switch here. Juzang's checked in. And Anthony's got the ball here for New York. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. That matchup falls in the middle game of this three-game trip. Evans, right side. Outside Anthony. From past the arc. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
He has been an absolute wrecking ball from outside during this half, guys.
Highland passes to Porter. To the paint. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want. The other, not so much.
Well, this team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Shepard the pass to Evans. Anthony taking his time here. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Porter's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Here's Barber, defended by Carter. And it's Barber missing. Warriors leading by 23. And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
Yeah, easy call.
Fourth personal foul. First team foul. On to the Knicks. Cole Anthony. 2 shots.
Take a break.
That's good from Anthony. And the Warriors with some changes. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Hodges. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Highland. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Robinson a screen on Brunson. Pass to Juzang. A 3-ball. Knicks with the rebound.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Branham, good.
That's one of the best three-point shooters You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Porter looking it over. Carter with a screen on Brunson. Porter with it. Now guarded by Porter. Outside Carter. Out left to the wing. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Just 5 on the clock. Tries again, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Greg, every year we have the Best Teammate Award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being with one another, it matters.
Brown is checked in for Carter. Here's Evans, and Evans with a stuff.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Now Pajemski. Brown sends a screen for Porter. It's rebounded by New York. Barber's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Brunson the pass to Branham. Here's Iguodaro. Brunson with it. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket. Shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
Oh, wow. Brunson just getting sideswiped there and some strength to get through it.
Brown with a screen on Brunson. Porter kicks to Robinson. Porter against Brunson. There's a screen by Robinson. And a wide open look for Porter. Sinks the triple. Porter's got 31 points.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Here's Barber. He's covered by Brown. Brunson outside. With some arc, and that's 2 points on the layup. Brunson's got 22.
You always hear about the toughness of Brunson. It really comes through when he's taking defenders on inside.
Here's Porter, and then Porter with the jam.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Pass to Iguodaro. Now here's Brunson. He's defended by Pajemski. Evans a screen on Porter. Here's Branham. Robinson pulls it in. Warriors leading by 19. Pajemski finds Robinson. Back to Pajemski. To the middle. He's looking for Porter and finds him. And yes, it's good. Porter's got 35.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Here's Branham. Back to Evans. Greg, we know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Pajemski. And they get it back. Brown. Pass to Juzang. Back to Robinson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Juzang. And here's Porter. And another shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Free throw good. Porter. And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Both shots good from the stripe. 1:33 left to play here in the fourth.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year. Carter dishes to Martin. Left block shot on the way. That's in there. Carter with the assist.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Assist goes to Shepard.
40 seconds left in the fourth. Anthony against Porter. Stevenson setting the pick for Porter. Driving the lane. Pass to Carter. Tries from the block. Uses the glass to drop it in.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Jamison the pass to Petrushev. Here's Anthony, and there are the Knicks with another bucket.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Now, here's Porter. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports, as we present our Player of the Game.